Oh, Janine, you don't have to work so hard blowing up a balloon. I have an easier way you can do that.
Gene, I would love that because I'm like almost out of air here. And I'm lazy by trade. So tell me how science can make my life a little bit easier today.
We will.
We will, because guess what? We are now here on another wonderful episode of No Screen Time, Steam Time, where we get to explore and discover really fun stuff about science with you. I'm Janine.
And I'm Jean.
And today, you're going to teach me how I can make my life easier through a really cool experiment called the, what is it called?
Self-inflating balloon.
Self-inflating balloon, not the Janine inflating balloon.
Really?
I love this. So, we're going to learn the science behind this, but let's first talk about what do we need to do this experiment.
Okay, so today you will need basic white vinegar, an empty water bottle, any kind of plastic drinking bottle that you have around the house, cleaned out, and it would just take a rinsing, that's all. Baking soda, a funnel if you have it. If not, you can make your own just by rolling up paper into a cone shape, and a balloon.
That I have. I have the balloon.
All right.
Now we'll solve the problem.
Okay, and safety goggles if you have them.
Love the safety goggles.
Okay.
Okay, so how are
right.
we going to do this?
All right, so first of all, I'm going to take the balloon and I'm going to put some baking soda into the balloon.
And in science, the baking soda is actually referred to as the base, because when we're working with, as you notice, we actually have the vinegar again. And that vinegar seems to pop up in a lot of different experiments. One of the big reasons? Vinegar is an acid, and that acid reacts with a lot of different bases. Again, this time, the base being the baking soda.
Okay, so you'll want to hold onto the balloon as you are filling this so that it doesn't fall off. And get your baking soda all over the table. So that's about...
And how much are we putting in there, Jean?
About 3 teaspoons.
Okay.
And Jean, you want to go ahead and put some vinegar into that bottle, about a half cup.
Half a cup. Half a cup or half a bottle?
Half a cup.
Half a cup.
Yes.
So now I have to do my math, Jean, is what you're saying.
We would have the exploding balloon. We don't want that.
No, we do not want that.
Safety.
Safety first. Okay. About right
That looks about
there.
good, yes.
Yeah, about 1, 2, 3 of those little lines up.
Okay.
You can measure using those cool little lines there. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to
Very
set
good.
this over here. I'm going to put the lid on. Otherwise, I will knock that over. We don't want that.
Okay.
Okay.
So then you're going to take the balloon, you're going to take the opening of it, put it over the top of the bottle, making sure that you keep the baking soda in the balloon down. You don't want to lift that up at all yet. Once you have that secure on the bottle, okay, then you're going to lift this up. You ready, Janine?
I'm going to hold this. Do I need to hold this, or do I need to back up? Do I need to...
Go ahead and hold it.
Holding it.
Yeah, just
Okay.
in case it wants to. And you're going to let the baking soda fall in.
Oh, look at that!
And the balloon inflates.
And I'm not doing
Okay.
it. I'm not doing it. Look at that.
I know.
That is so beyond cool. Look at that. So now we're not going to take the balloon off right now. That we're going to just leave it for a moment, right? And
Right.
can you tell them why?
Because you take that balloon off right now, because it is still full of all this air, it would splatter the baking soda and vinegar into your face. And that's just not comfortable.
We don't want that. So we're going to leave this here for a second, but let's talk a little bit about the science that just happened. So again, you had your base, the baking soda, and then you also have the vinegar, which is the acid. And remember, when those two mix, anytime you have a base mixed with an acid, that's when you get a reaction. And that is what is happening here. You might have even seen it in some of those really cool science experiments with the volcano. Again, that is what's happening. It's pushing it up because you do have the acid, the vinegar, which mixes with the baking soda, creating a carbon dioxide. That becomes the gas. Remember, gas is less dense and will float up and push up. In this case, it had nowhere else to go. It had no place for the air to push out because the balloon was blocking it. So that air and the gas pushed up and out into the balloon, inflating it.
It did.
And now we have a really cool red balloon.
Right. A self-inflated balloon.
Self-inflated balloon. Very cool. Is it safe to take these off now?
I think we are good. Yes.
Okay, awesome. We're going to take that off. Well, this has been a really, really cool episode of No Screen Time, Steam Time. Don't forget, this is summer reading time as well. And you hopefully have already registered. If you haven't, make sure to register for summer reading at...
by going to maricopaconareads.org and sign up and register.
Absolutely, because if you register, you get points. And if you get a lot of points, we went up to 1,000, you get a free book, but also leading up to 1,000, a lot of cool prizes. So it's definitely worth doing. By watching today's video, you're going to get points. You get 25 points just for watching the video. And if you send us a picture of you doing this project, you get 15 points. If you bring in the picture of it, again, you don't have to bring the experiment. Bring a picture of it and tell us a really cool fact or something fun that happened while you were doing it, and you'll get 25 points towards your summer reading goal. But for watching today's video, make sure to type in this code right here in front of the balloon, and we'll make sure that you get some points for that.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Well, this has been another great episode of No Screen Time, Steam Time. Make sure to get out there to discover and explore and keep being the awesome scientist that you are. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.